हाय, मैं हूँ आरजे उर्मिन एंड यू आर वाचिंग द ऑफिशियल फीवर एफएम पेज। और आज हम आपका ध्यान खींच रहे हैं टुवर्ड्स मई 8th, जो दुनिया भर में वर्ल्ड ओवेरियन कैंसर डे के नाम से जाना जाता है, टू स्प्रेड अवेयरनेस अबाउट द रिस्क, सिम्टम्स एंड स्क्रीनिंग ऑफ ओवेरियन कैंसर थ्रू एजुकेशनल इनिशिएटिव स्पीक आउट फॉर ओवरीज, brought to you by Alchem Oncology. So let us listen from the experts themselves from the various queries about ovarian cancer. आइए जानते हैं. Thank you so much, doctors, for tuning in and sparing your valuable time with us. Doctor, what is ovarian cancer and what are its symptoms?
Every lady has got two ovaries. These ovaries are present on the side of the uterus. During reproductive life, the function of these ovaries is to produce ovum every month. Also, they help in the production of female hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Ovarian cancer means that the ovarian and the fallopian tube normal cells are rapidly proliferating and thus leading to production of cancer. When we talk about the symptoms, ovarian cancer in the initial stages does not produce any symptoms. Generally, this is detected in stage 3 or 4. And if you talk about these stages, the symptoms are generally vague, which can mimic any other abdominal condition like abdominal distension, abdominal discomfort, there can be abdominal pain, at times there can be easy fatigability or weight loss. Patients can also experience vaginal bleeding or discharge.
What are the risk factors for ovarian cancer?
Ovarian cancer is the third most common gynecological cancer in India. So let us discuss some of the important risk factors that predispose a person to this type of malignancy. The first and important risk factor is old age. Even though ovary cancer can occur at any age, the commonest age group being affected in India is 50 to 60 years. The second important risk factor is genetics. So there are certain genes which, if you inherit from your parents, can predispose you to this type of cancer. For example, the BRCA genes. The third important risk factor is family history. So there are certain women with close relatives been affected with breast and ovary cancer who are at an increased risk, and especially those women with a mother or sister being affected are also at a 5% more risk of developing ovary cancer. The fourth important risk factor is hormonal. So for those girls who have had an early menses before the age of 12 years or late menopause after the age of 52 years have an increased hormonal exposure during their lifetime, which predisposes them to ovary cancer.
Can you tell us something about the preventive measures for ovarian cancer?
Ovary cancer develops in ovaries when abnormal cells multiply uncontrollably and forms a tumor. The risk of ovarian cancer can be reduced in many ways. The first one is childbirth and breastfeeding. The second is a procedure called tubal ligation, in which both the fallopian tubes are tied up, and it reduces the chances of ovarian cancer. Third is usage of oral contraceptive pills, but this usage should be discussed with doctor beforehand to weigh its side effect and benefit. And the third one is a surgery called risk reduction salpingo-oophorectomy, in which both fallopian tube and ovaries are removed, and it's advised in a very specific group of patients with high genetic risk of developing ovarian cancer.
Doctor, we'd love to know about the treatment for ovarian cancer.
There are 4 modalities of treatment available. The treating doctor will decide which treatment will be appropriate for you. First is a surgery. This is usually a first step. Once cancer is confirmed, the surgeon will take out maximum possible tumor out of your body. This is called as debulking surgery. Second is chemotherapy. You may need a chemotherapy to kill the cells which are left behind after surgery. These medications are given intravenously. The third one is the targeted therapy, where these are new medications which can selectively target the cancer cells while doing little damage to the normal cells. And the fourth one is the radiation. It can be used when the cancer has come back, or it can be used to reduce the symptoms such as pain.
Also, we'd like to know that why is ovarian cancer awareness so important?
Ovarian cancer is the second most common gynecological cancer in India, and it is the leading cause of gynecological cancer related death in females. It is usually diagnosed in very advanced stages when survival rates are quite dismal, and the reason for late diagnosis is its vague or non-specific presentation or symptoms. Patients usually experience abdominal distension, bloating, discomfort, feeling of fullness, urgency or increased frequency of micturition. And since these symptoms, they mimic certain other medical conditions also, they are quite easily overlooked. And it is for this reason that we need to sensitize people about ovarian cancer, because when diagnosed early, it has got a very excellent survival rate. 5-year survival rates approach around 80% or more. And some of the early ovarian cancer, when treated, they do not require chemotherapy after surgery.
Thank you so much, doctors, for such valuable insights about ovarian cancer. So, dosto, whenever you notice any such symptoms, please consult your doctor immediately. So, just speak out for ovaries, an educational initiative by Alchem Oncology.